Hi Corey, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Corey, what made you decide or go out for the part in Dream a Little Dream?
Two of my friends went back for their third callback, and I went with them just to wait around. You know, we had plans afterwards, and I went upstairs, and I just said, "Hey man, you got a part for me?" Just like as a kind of sarcastic joke. He said, "Yeah, I do. This kid named Dinger." And so I was like, "Oh, how cool, Dinger," you know, I just said, you know, "I want the part," you know, and he said, "The part's yours." Exactly. It was like such a fluke. It was the experience, a memory.
Now, how do you like working with Corey Feldman? Because it's real.
Yeah, I mean, you know, me and Corey are best friends. You know, this is our third movie together. As far as working with him anymore, you know, we're still best friends. We've sat down and came to an agreement of not working together anymore for a long time because we get categorized now as Corey and Corey, the two Coreys, you know, the twosome Brat Pack, and we don't want that because, you know, we still have our own lives and our own careers. We want to do it like on our own also, you know. We both love each other. We're best friends still, but it got too hard.
Now, what about the teen magazines? I mean, you're right, it's definitely Corey and Corey. What do you think about all that publicity?
It's good, you know. I mean, it can't hurt, you know. Even no matter what they say, it can't hurt unless it's like devilish, you know, evil, you know, evilly bad. As far as more than 50% of the things they say, either it's like stretched truth, aren't true. You know, and a lot of that isn't their fault. It's because they don't know, like, quote unquote, everything that's true. You know, I don't mind them. You know, slowly but surely, as far as movies and teen things go, movies I want to kind of get out of the little younger brother role into kind of the young man, either older brother or only brother, living on my own. You know, I want to carry it. I don't want to portray that kid anymore. And hopefully that'll hook on to the teen magazines and things like that, and, you know, get into GQ and start getting into things, you know, like the Johnny Depp kind of a category of the older person. You know, that's what I want to do. Hopefully it'll happen.
Now, dealing with the role that you've played, what traits do you feel come from you and your character?
Like how am I like my characters? Mm-hmm. Well, not, you know, I mean, Lucas was not my character at all. As far as License to Drive went, Les Anderson was like kind of me. Lost Boys was definitely all me. You know, I loved it. Wow, Dream a Little Dream was a little bit of me, but more Dinger. You know, more of a character thing. So it's just building around me with more things that I know how to do. Mm-hmm. It's like all like impressions. It's all like what you know how to do in real life, like act. If you don't go to school, you play sick, things like that. That's how easy acting is. You know, everybody's an actor or actress. You know, but it's not hard.
How'd you start out as an actor?
My sister had a lot of friends in the business in Toronto, like that were in commercials and extra things, and she wanted to be an actress very badly. So my mom said, "Well, Carol, you know, I'll take an agency." And I was like, "Okay, so you're favoring her? Where to go, Mom?" So she took me too, and somehow I got a movie. You know, I did a TV series, 7 shows, Edison Twins, Canadian thing, 2 commercials, and I got Firstborn. Ever since Firstborn, the producer Stanley Jaffe and Sherry Lansing got me an agent in LA. I did 2 more movies, and then I moved out here.
You've worked in TV and film. Which do you prefer and why?
I prefer film because TV is, I've been offered to do plays. I've never been in a school play. I've never been in any play. I've always had a phobia about being in front of people and stumbling on my lines. I can't handle that, you know. There's no going back. So TV was kind of like that. You can always cut, but it gets embarrassing. And it's just like a set, you know. And movies, you can go on locations. It's just so much fun. You know, you can cut, you can play around, you can do bloopers. You know, it's like on this movie, Dream a Little Dream, Mark Rocco is such a funny director and so good that we had the camera guy that was also so good named King. I was getting King Baggett. King always would pay me and Corey $10 he always made a bet with Mark for $50 that we would mess up a take, and King would give me and Corey $10 each on purposely to mess it up, so he'd make $50 off Mark, and we'd mess it up. And it's so much fun messing up like a take while they're rolling film. It's like such a, you're wasting money, and it's just like such a funny thing, But that's why I like that. You can always go back and do it again,
Now, as an actor, how do you memorize lines?
I don't know. I just do. I never figured that out. I just read them one time and I memorize them. So Mom always asks me. I don't know.
Do you have any creative desires, such as writing, directing?
Directing, yeah. One day I want to direct, not now. Hopefully when I'm older. I'm kind of into writing because it's like I'm not getting the certain older dramatic parts I want, So it's like I want to write my own thing, but it's hard. I can't do it, It's like I need help with it, of course. But I have those, goals in my life, sure.
What about college?
Thinking about it, probably 90% no way, but I'll give them it's 100% no way for me because I hate school. It's a good thing, but algebra and all that stuff doesn't help you in real life. But for Mom, I'm giving Mom a 10%, thinking she has a 10% chance of her kid going to college, but she doesn't.
And for other child actors, what would your suggestions be? People who want to get into it.
Just keep going, what can I say? There's so many people, my career is such a fluke, It's like that's why I'm ecstatic to be an actor. It's just such a fluke. Just keep going for it. Don't be discouraged. What can I say?
And for my last question, what would you like to see yourself be doing, maybe roles or whatever, in 5 or 10 years?
I just want to do Love Story with Michelle Pfeiffer and leave it at that. It's my desire right now.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, man.